Good day everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'll be explaining the reader response theory or the reader response approach in literary criticism. What is reader response? According to this theory, the meaning of the text or any work of literature is not found within the text or literature itself. Neither is it found in its author or the milieu when or where the piece of literature was made. So where does meaning come from in a reader response criticism? Of course, from the farthest end of this spectrum, which is the subject himself. So the reader or the critique is the one who gives meaning to the text. In other words, it's the reader who appropriates meaning to the text. So the text is devoid of meaning. It will only have meaning the moment a reader or a critique engages or dialogues with the text. That's how meaning is generated. So it simply means that all interpretations, understanding, and explanation of text and literary work are always subjective and biased. In other words, there is no such thing as a universal, objective, grand meaning of any text. So a text can be interpreted by anyone, anytime, and forever. Text can have varied meanings from one person to another, from one time to another, and of course there will be more meaning as more people interprets the text. So it does not mean that just because at one point a piece of literature has already been interpreted by a great intellectual, that the interpretation of others who are not that popular in the field will be rendered inferior. So keep on reinterpreting the text multiple times and infinite times. So what's the advantage of this type of theory or approach in literary criticism? The reader response is advantageous because it respects the multiple and unique perspective of readers. So for this theory, all interpretations are correct. So there is no such thing as a superior or inferior interpretations. So the more interpretations, the wider, the bigger the interpretation becomes, and the text becomes refreshed. It will always be relevant to anyone and not just to a particular person. But according to its critique, the disadvantage is that it's too subjective and it is without solid criteria or rubrics on how it is interpreted. That's why it's hard to compare and it's hard to grade and it's hard to criticize in itself. So that makes reader response a theory of literary criticism. So thank you for watching and listening, and please click like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and be updated with the next episode.